We begin this Tuesday morning in Madrid, where President Yoon Suk-yeol has just landed for his very first foreign trip as president. For the next 3 days, the new South Korean leader will take part in the NATO Summit as a partner nation, carry out more than a dozen bilaterals with leaders of Washington and Tokyo.
That's right. For this, we have our editor-in-chief, Moon Connyoung, joining us all the way from Madrid with this report.
President Yoon Suk-yeol landed in Madrid, the host city of the 2022 NATO Summit, late Monday night to participate in the two-day-long multilateral meeting. Not only is this Yoon's global debut on the multilateral summit scene, but the newly inaugurated president becomes the first South Korean head of state to take part in a NATO summit. South Korea is one of 4 Asia-Pacific partner nations that's been invited to this year's gathering by the 30-member North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Speaking to the traveling press on Air Force One, the less than 2-month-old president seemed confident about his international debut.
다자회담이나 나토 동맹국에다가 이제 초청받은 파트너 회담만 한 2시간 반 되고 나머지는 다자회담이 짧게 있어가지고 길게는 못합니다. 39개, 38개 국가 국제기구가 오니까 시간이 많지는 않아요. 얼굴이나 익히고 간단한 현안들이나 좀 서로 확인하고 이제 다음에 다시 또 보자 그런 정도 아니겠나 싶습니다.
Seoul's top office explains that this will serve as an opportunity for South Korea to strengthen solidarity and create a foundation for comprehensive security.
The President will take this opportunity to strengthen solidarity based on values and liberal democracy, establish a base for comprehensive security, and seek effective ways to counter emerging security threats.
At the meeting of the North Atlantic Council with partner nations, Yoon is also expected to unveil his North Korea policy on a global level for the first time, a quote, audacious plan to denuclearize North Korea. But that's not all. The new South Korean president has a queue of enchantés lined up with other heads of state and governments attending the summit. Here, Mr. Yoon will put on his top salesman hat and discuss exports of nuclear power plants, tech cooperation in semiconductors, defense industry, and renewable energy. And there is a brief trilateral between South Korea, US, and Japan on the margins of the 2022 NATO, which was only finalized in the 11th hour. This is it, right here in Madrid. From showcasing South Korea as one of the leading nations in global issues and nailing sales diplomacy at the highest level to dealing with Japan ties in the context of Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo, and South Korea-Japan bilateral ties, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has a lot to prove right here, as this will serve as a litmus test for the next 5 years. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, Madrid.